Have you ever walked into work and thought the vibes are a bit off today? People are whispering, your manager is suddenly too busy to talk to you. HR is smiling just a bit too nicely. You can't prove anything, of course, but I mean, your spirit is telling you something is off, something is not right here. Today, I am not going to tell you to think positive or to trust the process. I'm going to show you how to protect yourself when the process is trying to eat you. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alfie and I'm here to talk about real life at work, not the fake LinkedIn version where everyone is thriving and honored to be here. If you've ever sat at your desk thinking, am I overthinking this? Or are they actually getting mad? This video is for you. We're going to cover how to recognize when things are genuinely off, the 5 protections you need to put in place, documents, emails, money, people, options. What to stop doing so you don't become the easy sacrifice. Grab a drink. This is the HR talk you were never given. Let's start here. Sometimes you're not too sensitive. You're just surrounded by people who act like red flags are decoration. Things feel off when information suddenly becomes secretive. Decisions are being made in rooms you used to be in. Your manager's tone changes from, hey, how's it going, to as per my last email. HR is popping up in random meetings just to sit in and listen. People who never cared about you and they never cared about your tasks are suddenly asking for updates. Now, if you're feeling that, your body is picking up the pattern before your brain can explain it. It's called intuition. So rule number 1, when your gut and the company memo disagree, start gathering evidence. We don't panic. We don't cry at our desks. We quietly move into protection mode. Protect yourself with receipts. At work, he said or she said will not save you. Receipts will. So from today, confirm things in writing. Whenever something important is agreed, verbally follow up with something like, just to confirm our conversation today, my understanding is I'll be responsible for X and Y. Deadline is this date. Success will be measured by whatever they said. Please let me know if I missed anything. Now, this does 3 things. It forces them to correct you if they disagree. It shows you are acting in good faith. It gives you Exhibit A if they later pretend they never said it. B, save your praise. Every great work on this. Client loved your presentation. You really saved that project. Save it. Create a folder called Nice Things They Said Before They Switched Up. Drag those emails, drag those screenshots in there. When things feel off, that folder will be your reminder. No, I'm not useless. They changed the story. C, don't fight in email. You heard me right. I said don't fight in email. When the vibes are weird, keep your emails. Keep them short, keep them factual, boring. You're not writing a Netflix script. You're writing something a lawyer might read one day. 2, one way companies mess up is strategic confusion. What do I mean by that? We just need you to be more proactive. We need more ownership from you. We're restructuring a little. Okay, but what does that actually mean? You see, when things feel off, you need clear expectations in writing. So send something like, hi, Mr. Manager. To make sure I'm aligned with your expectations, could you please confirm my top 3 priorities for the next 30 to 60 days and what success would look like on each? I want to make sure I'm focusing on what matters most to you and the team. Thank you, Mr. Nobody. Now, if they reply with something clear, great, you have a target. If they reply with word salad, you have proof that they are the confused ones. And if later they say, you're not meeting expectations, you can pull out that email and calmly ask them, can we walk through what success looks like based on what we agreed here? You're not being difficult, you're refusing to be gaslit. 3, you need to protect your lifestyle from their chaos. If the vibes are off, your money plan needs to be on. I'm not here to scare you, but if your job ended in 30 days, how long could you survive? Do you know your monthly survival number? Do you have any emergency savings at all? When things feel off at work, your bank account should feel less off. Here are some practical steps. Pause those lifestyle upgrades. This is not the month to take on a new car loan to impress people in the office kitchen. Create an if they move mad fund, that's what I call it. Even if you can save only a tiny amount, label it clearly. Seeing that growing even slowly gives you power. Stop relying on overtime or bonus to survive. When companies start acting strange, the first thing to vanish is the overtime and the bonuses. Extra allowances. Plan your life around your base pay, not the fairy tales. Because here's the truth. It's a lot easier to protect your dignity at work when your rent is not held hostage by your manager's mood. Allies, not gossip buddies. That's what you need. You see, when things feel off, some people start gossiping, but smart people start mapping out the politics. You need to ask yourself, who actually has influence here? Who has seen me do good work? Who would speak up for me if things got ugly? You don't need to become the office politician, but you do need some witnesses. Here are some practical moves. Strengthen relationships quietly. Offer help on visible projects. Keyword visible. Check in with colleagues you trust. Build a good relationship with at least one person who isn't your direct manager. Keep your mouth clean. When those vibes are weird, everyone suddenly wants to compare notes. Do not be the one saying the most. Keep your mouth shut. You can say, yeah, I've noticed things feel a bit different, but I'm just focusing on my work and I'm seeing how things play out. The translation of that is, I'm awake, but I ain't stupid. Don't isolate. When we're anxious, we typically tend to withdraw, but in companies, isolated people are the easiest to cut. You're not trying to be liked by everyone. I get it. You're trying not to be the mysterious stranger no one can vouch for. The last protection, and honestly the most important, your real job security is your ability to get another job. You heard me right. I said your real job security is your ability to get another job. When things feel off, update your CV and your LinkedIn, not when you're fired. Now, put real numbers, real impact, not just team player with strong communication skills. Wake up your network. Message old colleagues, hey, how are you doing? How are things going on your side? Comment on people's wins. Let a few trusted people know you might be open to options. Apply quietly. No need for grand announcements. No need for, I'm leaving this toxic workplace posts while you're still working there. Experiment. Freelance. Get some contract gigs. Do some side projects. Sometimes your exit door isn't just another title, it's probably another income stream. The point is not to quit tomorrow, the point is to know you could if you had to. Because suddenly meetings feel very different when you know, worst case, I walk, I won't die. Quick lightning round of things that make you easy to mess with when things are off. Stop oversharing with your manager. They are your boss, not your therapist. Stop saying whatever you need when your boundaries are already burning. Say something like, I can do this by Friday. If we add that, we'll need to push this back. Which would you prefer? Stop building your whole identity around the company. You heard me right. I said, stop building your whole identity around the company. If your job title is your entire personality, any threat to it will feel like death. So have a life, get some hobbies. People who don't care what your email signature says. If work has been feeling off, you're not alone. Most of us were trained to do tasks, but nobody trained us to protect ourselves from quiet firing, from random restructures, managers who change the story halfway. So let's fix that. If this video helped you, hit like so that the algorithm shows it to more people sitting at their desk with the same weird feeling. Subscribe for more honest videos about work, not just follow your passion, but here's how not to get blindsided. And tell me in the comments, what's that one sign that made you realize something was off in this place? Now remember, trust your gut. Back it up with receipts, and never let a company convince you that protecting yourself is disloyal. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.